Welcome back to the show. Why did I say it like that? Did you ever have like your voice crack in class? Like,
In class? Um, Probably because I was really nervous in high school giving presentations. I should probably put this closer.
like
There we
I've
go.
I've only like I still have it, and like I think I'm done with puberty. I hope, but no, but
Oh
like
yeah, it happens every once in a while.
no, and the worst time is in football. Like I'll be yelling, and like all of a sudden it happens, and you gotta be like, "Oh, you get your voice gets
Let's
really deep. Oh, let's go, come on."
I know. I always hated yelling in football because like I don't know when I yell, my voice gets really high and it just sounds awful.
Yeah, the yelling in football, like I can only do this at times because like I feel weird, like because I like to be quiet at
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
But like sometimes I'll just yell and then
There's sometimes where you need to yell,
Yeah,
but then there's other
sometimes
times where you're
just
just like, I'm just gonna sit here.
So how you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while,
I've been good. What has happened since last time?
dude. A lot,
Black Panther died.
dude. Yeah, that was crazy. What a savage though. Films all those movies.
Did he even tell anybody?
No, I don't. Probably his only family, but everyone else like seemed surprised. So what
Yeah,
a
'cause he was
savage though,
shocked.
dude.
Yeah,
Does all those movies?
I heard that.
Cancer?
What is it for Endgame? I don't know if this is true. This is probably just something on the internet that I saw, but that he didn't even film anything for Endgame, like coming out of the portal, like that was all like digital because he wasn't doing good at that time.
No way.
Yeah, like he was like really like skinny and sick, and so they just digital added him.
That's
I
crazy.
think that's what they call it, digital
Are they
adding.
gonna do that with Black Panther too? They're just gonna digital it or digital
I think
it?
I think they'll make probably an Avengers before they make another Black Panther. And then with the Black Panther, I think they will have his sister take over. But if he's in like the Avengers movie, I think they're just gonna digital and then have him wear like
Yeah.
the helmet most of the
Yeah.
time. That's usually what they do.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh,
Mine's Spider-Man. I'm a big Spider-Man guy.
I do like Spider-Man, but I'm like really into the Guardians of the Galaxy, so
That's a
like
great movie.
Star-Lord. I love Star-Lord.
I love how like those movies like they all have like a comedy aspect to
Mhm.
it. Like
That's what I like about Marvel too, because
Mhm.
like kind of like what
DC's a little too serious.
yeah,
and
DC. That's what I like because it's like, you know, you watch a Marvel movie to laugh, and then if you want to watch like a serious superhero movie, you can watch DC where
Mm.
it's dark.
Yeah, and it's like physically dark too. It's like,
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
the lighting's all off.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
There's no
how they do
natural
that.
lighting. You know, it doesn't bring out the look.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do that because the director of Guardians is doing the new Suicide Squad.
I know, I
and I
saw
don't
that.
know if like he doesn't really do his films dark, so I wonder if he's like
Just
I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
Turn up
looking.
the brightness a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
so I can
it's-
see.
It's gonna be probably like the weirdest movie out of all of the.
What did you
DC.
think of What do you think of the Batman trailer? You see that?
Oh yeah, I
Looks
love
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, I didn't know how I was
It's got a
gonna
good
like
cast too.
it. Yeah,
Penguin.
yeah. I didn't even recognize that
yeah,
when I
no.
first watched it, and then I saw it on the internet. and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Penguin was in it."
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a pretty good movie. I feel bad for Batman's parents that just continues to just die. It's kind of like Spider-Man, like Uncle
Oh, yeah.
Ben, just constantly just getting killed.
And they have to keep reminding you that they died. Like, remember his parents died, even though you've seen the other movies.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like the new Spider-Man because they were kind of like, "Yeah, you know the story.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
Spider. He's already has his powers."
I don't need to relive the past. No. What do you think of who do you think is the best Spider-Man? OG.
I probably have to say Tom Holland. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
See, I like the middle one. I like Garfield, dude.
I
love those.
hate-
People hate those movies. I thought they were great.
Yeah, I thought they were good.
They had a good storyline. I thought the acting was okay at
Mhm.
times, but I like the suit that
Yeah,
he made.
I was like, "Oh, this isn't bad."
yeah, and
like people were making
the
it
love
sound like
story
it was awful.
when spoiler alert when Emma Stone just snaps her neck on
yeah.
the spider web.
What is it, Gwen Stacy?
Yeah. Oh, I
Rest in
used to
peace to
tear
a
up
real
so
one.
bad, dude. I teared up. That was a love story right there. You know, you don't get that with I don't feel the love connection between Tom Holland and what's her name Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
And she's kind of a weirdo in that movie too. Like,
Yeah, I think it was weird too how they were like, her name's not Mary Jane, but she goes by MJ.
yeah,
And so I don't know why. Like, what was her name? Like in the first one, they called her name, but she was like, "Oh, you could just call me MJ."
yeah. I don't even remember.
I don't know. It's weird.
But,
I kind of
mean,
like that
I
she's
all
like
three of
weird,
them, though.
but I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah.
different.
I like all three of the Spider-Mans. They're like they all have something that they're good at.
Oh yeah,
Like Tobey Maguire, I think was. I like how his character. It was like a consistent, all around solid character,
Mm-hmm.
like how he played Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield played a really good Peter Parker.
I think he was too handsome though to be Spider-Man. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Because Tobey Maguire is kind of like that goobery looking
he's
guy.
goobery,
So he looks like Spider-Man.
yeah.
Same with like kind of like Tom Holland.
See, I don't like Tom Holland I like him as Peter Parker,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's okay at Spider-Man. They need to get past that he's young.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Mhm.
he's still like, even in the second movie, like he's a rookie. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You
Like,
fought Thanos.
yeah. That's why.
You're a veteran.
Yeah. That's why I like the what was it? Far from
Farquaad?
Far from home. What
Oh
was the
yeah,
last
Far
one?
From Home.
Because that was like a coming to age story for him.
Mhm.
Like he was turning basically into.
He's trying to get with Zendaya, man. That whole
Yeah.
trip, just trying to get in.
He just wanted to be in school. He didn't want to worry about all this.
Yeah. And what was that? He's like, I just want to be Peter Parker, dude. You can sling webs, like, and you
Yeah.
can catch a car. Stop trying
You
to be a
don't get
normal
to be
person.
normal.
Yeah, dude, I'd kill for that.
That's like
I've been
basically
getting bit by spiders for 20 years and it still doesn't give me those powers.
that's like a top athlete being like, I just don't want to play sports. I just
Yeah.
want to be a kid.
God, you're
it's
sick.
like, no,
it's like
you don't get a
LeBron saying, I
choice.
don't want to play basketball. Dude, you're 6'7" and 260 and can dunk from the 3-point line.
What do you think about LeBron?
I mean, obviously great athlete, probably one of the greatest athletes
Mhm.
like I've seen. Like natural, just genetic freak.
Yeah,
And obviously he's a great player. I just I don't like nowadays basketball players.
I don't either.
I
at
just
all.
think I don't like the now game basketball because like if you go to a basketball game, like I've been to a couple Kings games. It's like God, that fly is just, it's like they don't play basketball. They don't play hard for 3 quarters and then they turn it up in the 4th quarter and play like some D and stuff.
Mhm.
Like I don't like that. Like I do like the olden days, even though like honestly I don't sit down and watch games. Like I don't have the patience to just
Yeah.
sit down. Even football, like I'll watch like the 4th quarter.
Oh yeah, that's kind of how I am with basketball.
I'll watch the beginning because I like the intro, like oh Sunday night, and then like I'll watch like the opening kickoff, and then like all right, I'll tune back
Yeah.
in the 4th. But no, like I like the olden days. I thought in every aspect of sports and like life in general, they're tougher,
Oh yeah,
and so like I just think that's more. But obviously, respect to LeBron, he's a great athlete.
yeah. It's funny. The athletes who are really aggressive, they don't get the credit that they get anymore in basketball, and then they just get called dirty. Like Dwight Howard, who's on the Lakers, like very like physical down there. Like he's like doing kind of like little cheap things, like putting elbows in and then like
Oh, yeah.
swatting and stuff, and the people are like, he's dirty, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, that's a defensive player. Like that's how they used to play.
Yeah, Dwight
It's
Howard.
funny because that guy used to be soft.
yeah, I
He used to be
remember
very-
it.
Kobe made him cry. I watched a documentary about it, and he was getting teared up talking about how Kobe was mean to him.
Kobe was ruthless, man.
Yeah, Michael Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah, they were
Did
just,
you watch the Michael Jordan
Oh yeah,
documentary?
that was awesome.
It's funny. A lot of people came out after that and were like, he was a dick. And it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he wanted
Why
to
do you
win.
think he has 6 championships?
Yeah, they were like,
You don't get 6
wow.
championships and being someone's friend, man.
Yeah, I'm glad it like brought to light like how Michael Jordan is, because I was like, you hear it about Kobe all the time. I was like, well, where do you think Kobe learned it from?
Yeah. And
Like, he says he
that's
learned
why
everything
That's
from
why
him.
I hate like when people try to compare LeBron, Michael, Kobe, and Michael.
Mm-hmm.
All that is Kobe wouldn't be Kobe without Michael, and LeBron wouldn't be LeBron without Kobe and Michael. Like,
Yeah.
it
It's yeah, it's like,
continuously transitions or whatever. fucking-
I know, and like Kobe used to say that in interviews, like I hate when they talk about 1-on-1, like who would win, because it's like there wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
It would just be like, I loved the documentary. Like
yeah, it was great.
I haven't watched all of it yet, but I've watched like a couple episodes of it, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
He was one of a
badass.
kind.
It was badass. It was badass.
I just like it, watching him in practice, like yelling at everybody,
Yeah.
or just how angry he would get, and then he would just go off.
Yeah. God, he wanted to win, man.
Mhm.
It's kind of like Tobey Maguire, just wanted to win.
He just wanted to win.
Full circle, man.
Yeah, I don't think Tobey Maguire should get the hate that he does, though. For
Have you
'cause
seen the
everybody's like-
video of TMZ? And he's in the
Oh.
car and they're flashing him and he gets out. There's a car there, mother effer. I'm trying, can't
Yeah.
see. And everyone's like, that's my Spider-Man.
yeah, he gets. It's funny, like when he got mad, it just made me giggle. It didn't make me be like, if I was there, I would start laughing. I would have been like, oh shit.
What'd you think of Spider-Man 3? The one that everyone says like was the downfall of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? Because I like the movie.
Yeah, I'm biased because when I was little, I loved it.
Dude, badass,
I love the
black
black-
Spider-Man,
yeah.
black suit. And then
Oh, yeah.
Obviously when you watch it now, like the whole like part where like he
dances.
the walking down the street
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, but that was funny. Like,
Yeah.
I liked it.
I thought it was badass when I was little.
And like, I don't get why people just hate that movie. I'm like, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
And you got little Goblin Jr. coming back. Like,
Oh yeah, James Franco.
yeah, James Franco.
I always
in there.
forget that he's in those, and then I'm like, it blows my
Sandman
mind.
and Venom,
Mhm.
dude. You got 3 key villains in there.
I know, it's weird. It's kind of like with the Star Wars prequels, how everybody hated those, and now everybody's like, those were good. And I was
Yeah.
like, you guys hated these.
Yeah, Star Wars is just confusing. Like, what a dick that dude made him backwards. Like, what kind of psycho makes a movie backwards?
I don't think I have a theory, and my dad doesn't believe me, but I'm like, I think he came back because he wanted money.
Yeah,
Because
really?
he even said in interviews, if I come back, it's just going to be so I can play with like digital effects.
Oh, yeah.
And then he came back, and the whole trilogy was like on a green screen. So I was like, I think he just wanted money.
Yeah, those
He
are
was
great. Those are
smart.
great movies, though. Great franchise.
Oh yeah,
great franchise.
yeah. I don't mind the prequels.
Yeah,
A lot of people are like, I won't watch them, but I'm
like
like,
movies in general. Like, I'm not like a movie critic. If it's an entertaining movie, I'm about it. Like,
Yeah.
if you keep me entertained, and I'm like, half the time I don't even know what's going on in a movie. Like, I don't. I like to just kind of tune out and just watch. And like,
yeah, I don't know how anybody can like shit on a movie unless it's like terrible.
yeah. Like, there's some movies I've seen. Like, okay, this movie just terrible.
Like some critics will be like, "This was too silly," and it's
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean?"
Some of like the Adam Sandler movies. Like, I
think-
love Adam
I
Sandler,
know.
but he's made some stinkers.
yeah, oh yeah, but it's like, is it really that bad?
Yeah, like it's still like I still laughed it a couple times, but
yeah,
like
oh yeah,
just overall.
yeah. That man is rich, and it hasn't changed him one bit. He
No,
still
dude,
dresses like he's
I
homeless.
love that. See, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love to see guys that don't flash. Like that dude's like over 200 mil, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
And he
maybe
just-
even more.
and he dresses in this damn baggy shorts. He's wearing those shorts that go down to his top of his
He's
socks.
really nice too.
Yeah, and you can see it. And he seems like just a normal guy.
Yeah, like I watched an obnoxious video of this guy. It was like at a fair, and he was like, ran up to Adam Sandler with like a phone in his hand. Was like, "It's Adam Sandler." And he's like, "Hold on, bud, I'm on a call. I'll get
Yeah.
right back to you." And I was like, "There's a lot of celebrities who would just punch that guy in the face."
You know who else is that I've seen, like, that I've heard? Obviously, I don't know him. I haven't met him. Like, I'm not going to
Yeah.
talk like I know him, but Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, he's really
Dude,
nice.
and
I've
that
seen-
guy, I love that guy. Like, I've, like, seen, like, his story, and, like, he's had, like, some hardships. But, yeah, you see, like, him on videos, like, he'll like sit there and they're like, this dude has the biggest patience in the
Yeah.
world, and like he'll just sit there while people are just screaming at him, and like he'll take
I've
pictures
seen
of
him.
each one of
I
them.
saw a video of him like sitting on a subway, and he like gave an old lady
Yeah,
a
it's-
seat.
the dude. You think any like you don't see a celebrity on a subway, and he's like, I'm just gonna take the subway. Why not? I'm Keanu Reeves.
I think it's a lot of people think it's because he's not on social media,
yeah,
and that
dude,
makes
social
sense
media's
because
terrible.
social media you see the worst of people.
Yeah,
Like I feel like my life would be 100 times better if I didn't go on social media and look at how bad people are.
see, I wish I could get off of social media
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like post and stuff, but I like watching and like
Oh, yeah.
listening and what's going on.
Plus, you got to market this podcast.
Yeah,
man.
gotta market, but no, but I can't like. I just can't delete social media because I gotta see what. That's how I get my news, man.
Yeah, that's what.
I wouldn't know what's going on in the world if I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
have Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter. It's weird though.
It's a love
You
hate.
got to be careful with Twitter because there's some stuff on there where I'm like, what? And then I like Google it and they're like, nah, this didn't happen.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Yeah, I don't know. Twitter's kind of confusing.
Instagram is okay.
Yeah, it's
Instagram,
okay.
I get a lot of my sports news from there. What's going on in the sports world? And Twitter's more like politics and news.
Mhm. It's weird how that's like.
And then
all
Facebook
politics.
is just old people.
Yeah,
lots
I'm
of
not
old
on
people.
Facebook anymore.
Old people need to. I hate saying old
Calm it
people on
down.
Twitter. Yeah, calm down. Like, I think all old people, it needs to be like, they need to move. If you're over, I'm gonna say over 30, you can't be on Twitter. It should be illegal. You know,
yeah, that would
you-
make sense.
You go from Twitter to maybe transition to Instagram, maybe
Yeah,
float
maybe.
around there for 5 years, and then after that, you have to just be on Facebook. You know,
Yeah,
post your pictures of your cat, occasional occasional politic post.
I honestly feel like
You can poke a couple people. You know, old people love poking, love hitting that poke button.
I've always like thought like social media should just be for business. To be honest, it's like that's the only thing that it
Yeah.
should be. Because I don't know.
I do
It's
like
weird.
Facebook, like how it is. Like if your family like lives
Mhm.
far away, like
Yeah.
you can stay in contact, see what's going on. With
See,
it.
my thing is my family doesn't say anything that that I'm like, oh. They're usually posting about like politics or something. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not on this anymore. I don't need this.
Dom Garrity.
Uh-huh.
He's like, he's constantly on social media,
But
doesn't like anything.
Nope,
doesn't.
it's weird.
He's a stalker, man.
It's weird. He posted it just the other day, though.
I know. I was
hope
pretty
he
disappointed.
doesn't listen
wasn't
to
in.
this, so I'm glad. Like, I hope one day he just goes back to listen to all these.
I'm pretty disappointed he didn't post about me. It wasn't no picture about the old J, man.
I didn't like it for a protest because I was like, no pictures of me.
Been your backbone.
Protest.
You wouldn't be where you were without me.
You wouldn't be living.
You wouldn't even be at Harvard
Yeah,
if you didn't cheat off of me in high school.
I think Ethan's like that too now that he has social media.
Yeah,
they're just weird like that.
I caught him red-handed. He was on Instagram. I was like, following 50 people and not me. What's going on? I sent him the screenshot. I was like, I see how it is.
Yeah, I know. He was like telling me on Instagram. I was like, don't follow me. That's weird. And then he finally followed me.
Yeah, and then I hate people that have like Instagram and stuff don't have a post. It's just weird. Like,
or they'll
post
post
a picture
one,
of your dog.
They'll post one, then they'll delete the post.
Yeah, just post a picture of your dog and you're fine.
There's somebody
like,
we know
who
who keeps unadding me and then adding me.
Who is it?
I'm not gonna say it.
Come on.
And it makes me mad. Like, it ruins my day.
Like, we know him. Like, we know this person.
Yeah. And you like unadd me and then add me.
You're gonna,
just like,
you're gonna have to tell
make
me.
up your mind.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it?
Don't say Yeah, it's just like, come on. Like, figure it out.
Yeah.
Either you don't want to or you do.
So you said, so obviously you drove over here. You
Yeah.
said you had a interesting car ride.
There's never a dull moment when I'm trying to get somewhere. Okay, so first I stopped at the store.
Is that why you relate?
Yeah.
Taking a sweet time.
I had to get something to drink, and then I was like walking out, and it just blew my mind. I was walking out the door wouldn't open, and so I was sitting there fighting with the door. This dude opens the door, but I don't know if he's holding the door open for me. So we stand in an awkward, like, looking at each other for 1 minute, and then I'm like, "Oh, thank you." He doesn't speak English, but he's not like, I don't know where he was from.
Oh yeah,
Like, he wasn't speaking Spanish. Like, I don't know what language
like
it was.
Pig Latin, probably. Pigeon,
Something like
pigeon.
that. Like, I don't, and I was like, what? Like, and especially where I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
So-
Smartsville.
No.
No, yeah, no. Oh yeah.
Quit saying it.
What's the address?
But yeah, so I was like, first of all, where did this guy come from? And then usually when I'm driving up here, there's like people coming out of the bushes who sleep in the bushes. And that's just another adventure as it is. But I was trying to get over. I had to pull one of those, when you fly across the lanes to get to an exit.
Oh, dude.
I was
all the time.
exiting off. This guy wouldn't let me over, and he was basically looking at me. And I had my blinker on, and I was just staring at him like, "What are we doing?" And then he finally sped up, and then I just had to fly
hard
across. And I was like, "Man, why does it always have to be an adventure trying to get somewhere?"
Yeah, dude, because I've been like commuting down to Sac every day for football, and Sacramento drivers, man.
Oh, they're the worst.
It's crazy down there. It's a survival of the fittest.
So I've never been to where.
God, that flight.
Sac State. Like, where's it at?
Sacramento.
Yeah, but like, where's it near in Sacramento?
I have no idea. I just know how to get there.
You don't know where it is?
I know where. I know how to get there. Don't know where it is though.
I don't know how to get anywhere.
See, I'm pretty good at getting to places.
I have to punch in directions everywhere I go.
See, I do that like once. Like if I'm going to a new place, I'll go on there once, and then after I can find my way back.
Yeah, see, like my brother lives in Sacramento. Been there multiple times. I don't know how to get there. I have to plug it into directions.
You don't know how to get the Sac?
I know how to get the Sac. I just don't know where to go from there.
After that, it's just like a cutoff, and you're like, it's a new world. It's
dude,
a whole new world.
I don't know where I'm going half the time.
No, but with driving, what is your thoughts like? You know, have you ever been like, so I'm on the freeway, and there's this car, you can see it coming in the rearview mirror, just speeding, cuts through, and the bob and weave through traffic.
That gives me anxiety.
Except, so yeah, I'm like, okay, that guy's a douche. But this guy, that happened yesterday, he was putting his blinker on every turn. So I'm like, okay, hold on. I respect that now. It's one thing if you're just cutting across with no blinker and just zigzagging, but this guy every single time, left blinker, right blinker, left blinker. It's like, okay, this is better. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, those drivers are like, I don't know. It's like
I just could never do it.
Take it one lane. No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
Dude,
like this guy's like, there's a car in front of me, and I'm like right here.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just zoom through there. Like, if I'm going to get into a new lane, dude, I got to speed up.
Yeah.
Make sure it's, like, way behind me. And then these guys are just cutting
Yeah,
across.
to be honest, I think it just depends on the car. Because there's a lot of cars that are really, like, especially, like, newer cars, they're really good at handling going fast. Like, my brother, when he drives up to my area, it's, like, a bunch of turns and stuff. And he's like, dude, I can't even feel when I'm going like 60 around some of these turns. He's like, it just feels like I'm going 30.
Yeah,
and
see,
like,
my car, if I like hit the gas and I try to gas it, that transmission will
yeah,
just blow.
my car's like top heavy, so it'll feel like I'm like flying over.
Yeah.
Also, my car, I don't know what it is. I need to take it in. It does like a weird shifting thing where the whole thing like moves the car. It's like, boom. It scares
yeah,
me.
doesn't sound good. My car's like the turning is very sensitive. So if I like go like this, dude, my car will go like that. I'm like, oh God.
Oh, yeah, my car, dude, every time I'm driving home, I live on probably the most dangerous highway. But this dude hauling a boat, there's a passing lane. He's going really slow. I'm thinking he's going to be nice and let me, pass. I go to pass. He just floors it. And so I'm like racing this guy. My foot is fully on like I'm pedal to the metal right now. Like I was fully like flying, and my car can't do that. My car's only like 4 cylinders, and so or not 6 cylinders. There's no 4-cylinder car. But
what's a cylinder? We're talking shapes here. I don't know what a cylinder is. Like for cars, what does that mean?
Okay, so
like wheels?
No, so take like a block. Do you know what a block is in your car? Like the motor.
Engine,
motor, whatever.
There you go, engine.
The block. There's the main block where everything is like connected to it.
Nope. Lost me there.
Okay,
let's just hope I never break down because I'm not.
Well, this is something
I'm gonna go on foot.
This is something you really don't need to know. Like it's not like a. But anyways, your car has cylinders, and it basically is like your car probably has a 6-cylinder because it's not like a power. It might have 8. I think 8, right? Yes, 8.
Who knows?
Yeah, 8 cylinder. 8 cylinders, like that's like horsepower type things. That's like I think every truck probably has. You really don't know about cylinders,
dude? If I break down, there's no like opening up in like the hood. I'm just going on foot. I'm grabbing my bag and I'm starting to jog because there's no fixing it. I can barely fucking. I don't even know how to change a tire. If I pop a tire,
oh no,
it's like all right. I know there's one under my car, but like. Whatever.
You just take the bolts out, right?
Yeah,
I'll figure it out. It might
it's like
not
changing
be
a bicycle, man. I took bike shop in middle school.
The tire might fly off, but I mean it'll at least be on there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going on foot. Looks like I'm hiking.
Yeah, I know. I've always thought about that. Like I was like, have you ever been in a car accident?
I've been in some fender benders.
Were you the one at fault?
One time, but it wasn't like that. Didn't cause any damage. It was like a hit and run.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, it was. But I got caught.
Did you really?
Well, the guy like I didn't like peel out like I got to get out of here. I just kind of stood there or like sat in my car, and it was right outside our high school. It was the first day I had my license, and. I bumped this guy. I just bumped him at the stoplight, and it like didn't cause any damage. But it was like 30 degrees out, so I'm not getting outside. And the guy gets out and looks, and it was a kid from our high school, and he turned and looked at me and like flipped me off.
That's how you got
because he was like, you didn't get out, you didn't care.
Do we know this person?
If I saw him, like I don't know his name, but yeah, he told my dad on me. What a dick.
Dude, your son hit me.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not getting out of the car. It's 30 degrees.
That's like, you have to get out of the car.
Not when
talk and be like, hey, is everything
well, we were going to the high school. I'm not going to get out of my car at a stoplight.
You're just like, later.
Yeah.
That is true. If you get out of a stoplight.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, we literally one exit up, our school's there. I was like, I'll talk to you there.
If you did that.
Yeah. But Ethan, I've been into a couple fender benders with Ethan.
That's
man. That
right.
dude's the worst driver, man. That dude will just... One time, he looked in the rearview mirror when I was in the back seat. Looked in the rearview mirror, car stopped in front of us and just hammered it. And he was like, "Oh
He
my!"
tried to blame it on you, huh?
Yeah, he was like, "Dude, if you weren't making such a disruption in the back," I was like, "Don't put your eyes on me." Dude, but he just hammers his car. And he was like, "Oh no, oh no." And then he gets out. Or we like pull off to the side and we had to like push the car up. But dude, his car was toast.
Was it really? That's how hard he hit it?
Yeah, no, like our car was toast. It was his, Ethan's. And it was like totaled. That engine was
How
just.
did he total that?
It was like a Prius.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like driving in a Vagina, man. But the car that we hit, barely a scratch. And this dude,
Was complaining.
older man, dude, and he was complaining, and he took a picture. It ended up being like a couple thousand. Like, for what? I was like, you got to protest that, man, or something. Take that to
why
the guy
didn't
court.
he?
I don't know.
No, you can like make a claim
then
like that's not true.
Yeah, and then also I've seen Ethan when he lived in Morgan Ranch in that cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
This was the funniest one because I'm watching him. We're about to go. It was like before the first day of school, so we're going to get our lockers and stuff and like our classes. And I'm sitting out there waiting for him to. He's like backing out. Backs out. There's a car parked. Just hits the car, and he gets. You can see his face again, like, "Oh, come on!" Pulls it in park.
The way he doesn't get mad about things. He just goes, "Oh, come on."
He gets out, and he's like, "Did I do that?" There's like a mark on the car. I'm like, "No, I think it was there." No, and then he had to go to the neighbor's house and knock on the door, like, "I hit your car." I think he had like a tear in his eye. It was like 18-year-old Ethan too. It was funny, but I was like, yeah, he gets that. Dude, did I do that? I'm like, I'm not 100% sure, but like 90% that you did that.
Dude, the other day, this made me so mad because I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I was getting gas, and there's this hippie guy that's in front of me in a truck. And like, the gas station, it was like kind of, it's a short, so you have to back up and then go out. I'm pumping gas, and I'm like, he's not gonna hit it. Like, when like somebody's backing up, and you kind of have that.
I
you're
hit
like,
things
nah.
all the time, backing up.
I'm sitting there, like on my car, and all of a sudden, my car starts going backwards. He hit my car, and he kept back, and I was like, "Hey!" Like, and then he was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry."
Did I do that?
Dude? And he had the look on his face of, "I have no insurance." Like is everything all right?
That's happened to me before.
And I was like looking at it, and there was no damage, but I was just like, I was like, and then I was like, "Yeah, you're good, man." And he was like, "Thank you, I'm so sorry," and then just took off. And I was like, "Dude, you just hit my..." And there was an audience. There was people lined up waiting, and so they just watched my car get hit, and then they were pulling up making jokes to me, and I was just like, "It's not funny."
That happened in SAC, like last year probably. I'm sitting, so I Chipotle right by my old school.
Oh,
I would get that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm eating that, and when I'm eating and driving, dude, I'm snobbing over here, and but so I'm like parked, and I'm like parked waiting for a red light,
yeah.
waiting for a green light, and I'm eating. All of a sudden, I get bumped, and I'm like, "Oh God!" And we pull off this side. This guy hit me. And he gets out, "Dude, I'm so sorry." I'm pretty sure he didn't have insurance.
Yeah,
his car
it's usually the ones who are like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, his
I'm
car
so
was
sorry."
kind of a piece of shit. But yeah, he gets out, and I'm like, "God, I gotta put my burrito away, get out." And I like look
chore.
at my car, and there's like a little mark, and I was like, "Whatever."
Yeah, I
and
mean-
then he's like, "Dude, are you okay? Your neck all right?" I was like, "No, that's meant." No,
Yeah,
but
it's a little
I was
stiff.
like, "Dude, it's fine. Just leave." And he's like, "Thank you so much."
I feel like if there's a little mark and
Yeah,
you
I'm
still
like-
take their insurance, you're kind of a dick.
Yeah, I'm like, "Dude, I don't care."
Like if you
If my
it's
car
something you can
is my
take your
car still
thumb-
driving, it's fine.
Yeah, like I don't know, like a big dent. Like you probably want to get that
Yeah,
replaced.
one-
So it's like, yeah, I'll take your in, but like
A
I don't
little
know, if it's a
mark.
little
I can
mark
I
that
can
you can,
scrub
like,
that
just
out.
scrub
dude.
it off, then
Give me
I
a
don't know.
sponge. No,
Dude.
I've had that happen. What else?
My dad hit a
I've
bear
hit
in
a-
my car.
Hit a bear? Dude, that thing wrecks your car.
Dude, it messed up the bumper.
Dude, that's worse than getting hit by a car.
Yeah,
that's
he came flying out. My dad hit it, and it just rolled across the road. And then the
bear did?
Ran. Yeah,
the bear's like, oh God.
dude, it
bears
was the
are so
worst.
scary.
Yeah, he just got
Same
hit
with
and then
deers.
ran. Oh,
Dude, those things hit your car, dude. Your car's done for. Dude, sicko mode.
dude, my boss one time hit a deer, and it jumped. Oh, it tried jumping over
Oh,
his
he's like,
truck.
I'm gonna make it.
It like hit the side of it on his car. The deer just shit everywhere on his window. And I think it was fine. Like I think he hit it, it fell, and then it ran.
Oh,
But
God.
yeah, just shit all over his car.
Dude, I saw a video. Have you ever seen what a moose looks like?
Yeah, like
How-
when it gets hit.
No, just a moose walking
Oh
around.
yeah, yeah.
How
It's
big
scary.
those things are?
Oh yeah.
Dude, if I came across one of those in the woods, my bowels, they'd be gone.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, those
They're
things,
violent.
They're like
too.
11 feet tall.
Yeah, they're violent. Like
Those
they'll
big
come
old
after you.
hooves.
Ugh.
What are they called? Hooves?
Hooves?
Horns?
That's on their foot.
Nah, that's a horse.
I think moose might have hooves too.
Nah.
What do you think they have?
Feet?
Yeah, but they gotta have hooves or something.
Yeah.
They might.
What's with those horses? You can remove the horseshoes. You just remove it, put on some new shoes on them. Like,
Yeah, because they like nail them into it.
oh god,
But I think I could be wrong, but I
dude,
don't
Pete
think
is
they
gonna be
feel
on
it.
us.
Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of people being like, it does hurt them.
Yeah, no, but no. If I saw a moose or a bear, if I'm going on a walk and like,
What about a mountain lion?
dude, I hope I don't see anything. I'd rather
Yeah.
if I see a deer, dude. For a second, I'm like, dude, this thing could just wreck me if he attacked me right now.
Deer,
Even a deer,
you
dude.
imagine how
Deer's having
embarrassing
a
that
bad
would be?
day, dude, and just like I'm gonna destroy this kid.
You
Right
go,
here.
you go to the hospital. Oh, when you get attacked by a deer?
Yeah, this deer, just rabid deer. No, dude, a
Oh.
mountain lion. Good night, dude.
Oh man. that
And
would be
also, like they
scary.
say with like bears, play dead. Dude, I am not.
I don't know if you want
I'm
to play dead.
sprinting, even though that thing's definitely faster than me. I'm taking my chances on
They
foot.
tell you to act big, and it's like, dude, that bear's gonna kill you. That's
Dude,
taking
you
some
look-
guys.
You puff out your chest, and that bear's like, "What is this guy doing?"
Usually they say bears don't attack unless you're near their den.
Yeah, I don't trust those.
They say mountain lions
Because
you
at
need to
any
look
time a
out.
bear can be having a bad day or
Or
a
if
rough
they're
time,
cub.
or he's hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like it don't matter.
Yeah, like I think that usually when they see people, they take off. But if like you're near their cub,
Yeah.
if their cub's near you and you're there,
See, part of me
dude,
though,
you're
with-
dead.
part of me with bears, I want to hug them so bad. Oh,
I
God,
don't,
I wanna
dude.
hug a bear,
Oh,
a little cub, dude. Oh, big bear hug. Except
dude, the mountain lions
over.
would scare me because they'll stalk you. They'll see you and you'll let it go, and then you'll be walking and they'll be stalking you.
Dude, that's why I try not to like hike in the wilderness.
Dude, I've seen
Also,
video.
that's what you got to do. Just don't go in the wilderness.
Oh,
alright?
yeah.
Go on a road. Go hike around a track.
There
okay?
used to be a mountain lion that lived like right near my house, like it had a den, and the people who used to live there were having a fire, and it just came up and stood, like sat down near the fire, with them all around.
What do you do?
I don't.
You
They-
you
they
don't
just
want to scare
slowly,
it.
They just slowly walked away, and it was just looking at them, and
He's
they were
like, dude, I'm just chilling. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
You guys got any marshmallows?
One
Roast some
time,
mallows?
my neighbor's dogs, they're gangster. They like will kill anything. A bear gone to their yard, they tag team that thing, scared it up a tree.
No way.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
so bad.
The bear, they just went after the bear and just were like, oh,
See, part of me thinks my dog would do that. Part of me thinks my dog would just get destroyed.
dude, my dog got beat up by a raccoon. Like,
Dude, raccoons are scary. Did I tell you right outside this door? It was when I first bought my little crossbow, like my pistol crossbow. So I'm like feeling pretty badass with it. But
don't
So-
tell me you killed it. With
no, so so here's the thing. So I'm upstairs with my dad playing video game. It was like nighttime. My aunt was staying with us, and she was in this room. And she texts me. She's like, "Justin, something's outside." And so I sprint down here, grab my crossbow, load it up, dude. I open that door, and that tree that's out there is
Yeah.
shaking. And I'm like, "Oh my god,
a
what
whole
is that,
family,
dude? My
isn't it?
hands are shaking." I'm like, "I can't shoot this." And then I see a big old coon come down the thing. And this thing was massive. And I was like, "Dad, it's a raccoon." He's like, "Dude, close the door, they'll attack." I was like, and I was gonna shoot, but I was like, "Dude, these little arrows aren't gonna touch that thing." And I was like, "I don't want to piss it off." Imagine a coon getting in here.
Oh,
Dude, just
there's a video of a
because they can
dude.
climb around you and like
Oh, yeah.
scratch.
There's a video of a dude like in college or something, and this raccoon just sees him. It just starts running after him, and he takes off running inside like it's probably like the dorm.
Oh,
building,
I've
remember?
seen
yeah,
that,
and he like runs into a party, and the raccoon follows him.
And everyone in the party's like, "Oh my god."
What about skunks? Are you afraid of skunks getting sprayed by one?
Dude, that would just be gross.
Oh god, dude.
No one would love you. You gotta like drink like a whole bunch of things of tomato juice or something, right?
Drink?
Yeah.
No, you
Oh, you bathe in it.
Drink.
You probably
I
want to get.
don't know why I still smell. I drank it.
You probably want to get some in your blood system. You know, get it going in there. But
Maybe I don't know. I
no,
don't know
skunk,
about
dude.
that.
Like we've hit a skunk
Oh,
before. My
that's the
grandma
worst.
and I were driving, and it was like nighttime. She just mouths the skunk, and it smelled instantly too.
Oh,
And
that's the
she
worst.
was like, "Oh no, what did I do?" And she's like, "Should we stop?" I'm like, "No, don't go
Just
back.
keep going."
It's a skunk." I've seen someone eat a skunk, naked and afraid.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
Yeah, no.
you know somebody.
You've
who
probably
was, like,
seen some people in Camptonville.
Oh, there's a
eating
dude.
some
There's a dude
skunks.
that I work with who will literally pick up roadkill and take it home.
I had a teacher that did that. Ethan, ask Ethan and Dom next time you see them.
What?
We had a teacher in 4th grade, Mr. Walsh. He's a good guy, mountain man.
Mm.
But he had an area in his room
Oh,
of a whole bunch of animal skins that you can play with and put around us for reading time, dude, which is so sick to think about
wait,
now.
was this like when you were little?
4th grade.
I thought this was high school for a minute.
No,
and
dude,
I was
no.
like, wait.
No, I remember like he would literally like for reading time. We would go in there and he's like, "Yeah, grab a skin, put it around
That's
you."
kind of gross if you think about it. If it's
Dude, now
roadkill.
that I think of it, I'm like, dude, I used to be like, "Oh, dude, this otter is just so nice, bro."
This otter.
No, but he said, "Oh yeah, half these I just found. Like, you know, I have a bag of trash bags in the back of my car and a shovel and some gloves." He's like, "So if I'm driving and I'll see like a squirrel or something, he's like, I'll slam on the brakes, go out there, shovel it up, and didn't." But dude, yeah, the 4th grader. Now that I think of it, that was just disgusting. I'd be like, "Oh, what do I want today?" It was like beaver was like my go-to because the skin or the fur was like really like nice and soft. Oh.
Yeah, this guy that I work with, he's like total mountain man. Like loves basically killing animals. So one day he's like driving to work and there's this hippie guy, like so sad and disgusted with himself. He hit this huge buck. And he was like, "Oh man, like it's still breathing," or whatever. The guy's like, "I got it." Pulls out this huge hunting knife, just slits his throat right in front of the hippie. And the hippie's like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, you suffering." And then he just picks up the deer, throws it back in his truck, heads to work.
That is just disgusting.
Yeah, dude, just slits his. Would you be able to do that to like an animal?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I could.
I don't-
If it's like suffering, like I'm all right with that.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
you put
Okay,
it.
but like killing it, but like, would you be able to just slit its throat?
I probably wouldn't slit throat. I'd stab brain.
Yeah.
That'd be my go-to.
I feel like that.
Like I think it's like Walking
Yeah.
Dead. Like, yeah. So, and what's with Walking Dead? Like when you do that, how easy it is.
It's because
Is it because it's rotting?
the director.
Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not that easy.
yeah, that's what the director said. Was
I have a
because of
knife
brain.
back there. I don't think I can just simply set it
practicing
in
it?
there.
You were
Yeah,
just like-
it's like that's not
You're
realistic.
just pressing it on your head. Just no, it's not working.
No, that's not realistic.
Yeah, you'd have to like. It would have to be like you were punching as hard as you can to be able to stab through someone's skull.
Like hunting, like I don't hunt, but like I could if I wanted to. Like
Mhm.
I don't have a problem. Those animals are there for eating.
yeah,
Unless it's like
yeah. I don't know if
don't
I'd be
kill
able-
no horses or
Oh,
like
wow.
elephants. Like I hate that. Like
Yeah,
elephants are
that's
so
dumb.
cute.
or even lions, like hunting for
Yeah,
lions.
yeah. Those like trophy animals or whatever, like leave those alone. But like elk and all that stuff, that's
Yeah.
for hunt. That's for food.
Yeah, they're basically like the pigeons of the forest.
Yeah, Peter's gonna kill us again.
Yeah.
This round two.
What is it? What was I gonna say about? There's something about an animal. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to like skin.
Yeah, that's just gross.
I know somebody.
I'd give it to someone to
You
do.
know him too, but he was like, "Hey, come look at this." And I was like, "Oh no, thanks." And he pulled me into the garage. It was literally something out of a horror movie. He had a
Had it hanging?
deer hanging upside down. Skin was taking off of it. Flies were flying around it. You just see its whole inner thing. There's blood on the ground. He's like, "Yeah, got this morning," and you could just smell. And I was like, "Cool." And I was like, "This is a horror movie." Like,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
Texas
so
Chainsaw
gross.
Massacre. I've seen it.
Yeah.
No, I could not do that. Like, I mean, I could if I was
If
hungry.
you were in
and
like
stuff.
dying need,
Yeah, if I'm like in the
Yeah.
survival mode, like I gotta cut it. But like,
Survivor Justin.
if I went to hunting right now and I killed something, I'm not skinning it. I would give it to someone. You skin it, give
Dude,
me
I have a hard time
skin
like,
it and
skinning
cook it
a
and give me the
fish.
food.
Not skinning a fish,
Yeah,
cleaning the guts
yeah.
out. That's what it's called.
I've done that. The last time I did that, like fishing, I always had a problem with grabbing the fish off the hook.
Uh-huh.
So I'd like fling it around. Dude, when I was little, Like, and when I say little, I'm not talking like freshman year. I used to fish a lot in a little pond by the fairgrounds,
Oh yeah.
and I'd fish and I'd catch and release, but I didn't want to like take the hook off because it would always wiggle. So I would like swing my pole, dude. And one time I swing it and I get it and I just kick the fish back in the water. Yeah, I did not want to put my finger because you're supposed to put your thumb in the mouth.
You just kicked it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, get out. And I'm also infamous for if I'm fishing with someone, I catch them. Dude, I'll cast
lying?
back and
Oh,
I'll cast
no,
back and grab the
God.
shirt or something. Always terrible at it.
Yeah, dude. Have you fished recently?
Dude, the last time I fished was probably for sophomore. But
And how was
I've been
that?
deep sea fishing,
Oh,
which
really?
was fun. I did it with a friend because I was in like San Diego for like my brother's baseball tournament or something.
Mm-hmm.
And this friend was him and his dad got like tickets for deep sea fishing. They were like, had me come, and
You don't like the ocean though.
I don't.
So how scary was that?
I don't think I was aware yet
Oh,
of,
okay.
of the depths of the ocean, but no, deep sea fishing, and I almost won like a big prize because I like caught the second most or whatever. But dude, I caught like 7 big old fish and 2 pelicans. Dude, caught 2 pelicans because the pelicans always try to take a shit. And I remember, I got a big one. And I
you
rolled
caught
up,
a
dude,
pelican.
it's a pelican swimming there. I was like, oh my God. Dude, I got 2 of them though, not just one.
What did the instructor say when you caught a pelican?
Dude, he's like, all right, let's get that off. And I was like,
Oh, those
I'm not
poor
touching it. I
pelicans.
was like, I'm not touching those things. This bird's got AIDS and shit.
There was somebody that we know recently who was like, "Oh, I'm getting into fishing," and I'm pretty sure he bought a deep sea fishing pole,
Like
the big ones. And I was like, he was like, "Yeah, it's like really big and it's hard to." And I was like, "Where'd you?" And he was like, "Well, my friend recommended this brand," and I was like, "Look, you didn't even see what
Who
kind
is
of."
this?
I'm not gonna
Just say it.
Benjamin Leither.
Oh, yeah.
But he was like, my friend recommended it. And he was like, it's really big, and I don't know. And I was like, you either got like a deep sea one or like a fly fishing one. I have a feeling because he
Dude,
was like,
fly fishing is weird.
that's a technique.
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh yeah, you have to like back that. It's so weird.
I couldn't
like
do
make a
that.
whipping.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
too
weird.
much work.
Yeah, but, like I gotta actually be in the water too. Like
I'm not really like a fan of fishing. Like it's fun.
it's
but, like-
it's peaceful, but it's like also your hands get so disgusting because
Uh-huh.
you got to put those worms and shit on there.
Yeah.
And like, I used to go camping. I haven't camped in so long. Like I don't like camping, but
You don't like camping?
dude, like I don't want to sleep in a tent.
I sleep
rather
in my
sleep
car
in my
every
home.
time I go tent.
I'd rather
Every time
sleep
I
in a
go
bed.
camping.
No, but no, we like there's snacks around, but once you play with fish, you can't eat the snacks. You can get some bean dip and chips.
Yeah, it
like, 'cause
gives
your
it. It's like peaceful, but
and your
it's,
hands
like,
are disgusting for like a couple weeks, dude. Or
Yeah.
at least a couple days.
Unless your
if you touch a
mission's like,
fish.
I want fish to eat.
Mm.
Like I feel, but like I don't know. I'm not like a big fan of like fish, so it's like
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I've eaten fish and like it's fine. Like, and I've gone to. There's a fish and chips place in our town that's like pretty good. But like I'm not. I don't want to cook my own fish.
yeah. I don't. Know
I
what
just
it
met
is
this
about-
guy. I don't want to eat him.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about fish. I like.
Have you ever
think
had a
it's fish
fish
and
like pet fish?
Mhm.
Dude, I was a big at the fairgrounds, dude, one year, because you know how you got the ping pong ball, toss it in the cups,
Oh, yeah.
dude. I was the king at that game when I was little.
Oh, that game was fun.
Dude, I one time legit won at least 10 fishes, and I started like giving away. Like I'd give them to little kids,
You were
like
slinging them.
yeah, no, I was like give the little free goldfish tickets to people. And I stopped doing it after this one fucking demon child went to the top of the Ferris wheel with the fish and dropped it off.
No way.
Dude, I was like, that kid's the next Ted Bundy, dude. I was like,
way.
I was so disgusted. I was like, this demon child took this fish. He's like, oh, dude, thank you. And took that fish to the very top of Ferris
I
wheel.
don't
and
know
just-
what it is about kids in this town, but they're literally like the spawn of Satan. Some of these kids, especially if you go to our fair. What are your thoughts on our fair?
It's disgusting.
It is.
But got some good food there.
It does. That's the only thing is the food.
Yeah, I used to be like really into the rides. Like, dude, I'd be sprinting around
Until you
that
realize
fair.
there's a good chance you might die on it.
Yeah, you're putting your life on the line for a carny, dude. A carny that puts put this together with some duct tape like 10 minutes ago.
I know. I think it really opened at people's eyes when that one accident happened, like a couple years ago on that fireball. Not at our fair, but there at one of them. It was like the same company. It like broke off,
dude, and flew.
And it's a part that shouldn't break off.
And also, like, the rides just got so boring because it was like, it's not.
It's
that
basically
cool.
just go upside down.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But dude, when I was little, I used to sprint around the fairgrounds. Dude, I'm like,
Yeah,
I got there. I would get there before it opened so I can be first in line of the zipper.
Oh yeah,
Dude, and then I was like, this zipper's not fun anymore.
the zipper is.
And also after watching Final Destination,
Oh yeah,
I was like, can't do
the
that.
zipper. That's the one that is like you're in a cage.
Yeah, it's like
That one scares
it's
me.
like looks like a zipper, and the cage is like you spin in the
Oh,
cage
yeah.
and then it goes like this.
Yeah, I didn't go.
That was like the funnest one.
I didn't go on that one until I was 17, and I was like, never again.
I did it with my brother.
Uh-huh.
I think he remembers this.
Uh-huh.
And dude, because he would spin it, he was really good at spinning it. Dude, I was bawling my eyes. I was like, Tyler, stop, please, for the love of God.
Dude, yeah, like the whole concept. When I saw what you get locked into, you literally are just locked in a cage.
Yeah, it's
and if it breaks, like you're done.
you're done for.
They literally like just shut it. And they like put a little lock on it.
And once a bobby pin, dude,
Yeah.
it's a little bobby
Yeah,
pin.
they're
like,
literally like all
this
right.
shit, this shit,
And
do
they
it.
don't speak English, and like that's not a problem. But if you're running a like a amusement park type ride, you should speak English.
Yeah, that's racist.
No, it's not. I'm just saying. Like if I ask him, "Oh, this isn't," and he just goes
Yeah, he's like,
and then walks away.
Dude, those carnies, dude, they literally just put those rides together. They're like, screw fell out. We'll be
Dude,
fine.
Yeah, I remember I saw a news story and they were trying to be like, well, actually our rides are more safer than in amusement parks. And I was like, no.
Nah, you guys installed
They're
those.
like, because we inspect it every time we put up. And I was like, they
but
inspect
they're
them.
rusty.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. It's filthy.
I was like, usually amusement parks are open year round and they check them every day. Like you're just putting it up once in a while and being like, it's fine.
Did you ever go on the Gravitron?
No,
That
I would
one-
throw up.
That used to be my favorite ride because
How did that not make you throw up?
it didn't until I got like older.
Oh, really?
Like when I was younger, dude, I was like, whoa, whoa.
You were doing like
Yeah, it was
the
like
flips and stuff that the
no,
kids
I
do.
couldn't do that. I would just be against the wall like this is so fun. And then no, and then when I was older, I was like, dude, this is just gross because I would used to eat a lot of fair food.
Oh, yeah.
Like last time I went to the fair was last year. Gotta get a cinnamon roll.
Dude, I haven't been there in like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I went with you like last year. I feel like
No, I didn't go last year.
2 years ago then.
I didn't go 2 years ago.
3 years.
Yeah,
I've been there with you once.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times with you.
I've also got left there. I went with a friend.
I remember that. That was my
dude. That was
favorite
when I
moment.
saw you.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago.
the fair was closed.
Dude, and I had my flip phone. And but like the friend that I
everything
came
was shutting
the
down.
friend
I think
I
it was
came
last
with-
night too.
yeah, the fan I came with, or friend I came with, probably a fan, but no, the friend I came with like left and like forgot that like they were my ride home. So I'm like searching around, I'm like, where are these people? And I like remember seeing you, and like my dad texted me, dude, and he was like, dude, where are you? And I was like, I'm at the fair. I'm trying to, and I ended up getting a hold of the friend. They came back and picked me up, and I remember like driving back to my house, and dude, it's all dark. And all I see is one porch light and my dad's standing there. I was like, oh, God. I was like, oh, God. He's like, where were you? I was like, at the fair. I was just having fun. I was like, I was hanging with Reed. I was just having fun, Dad.
Yeah, I ran into you multiple times and I going, yeah, I don't know where you went. And then the fair was like closing, like they were breaking down everything. And there's just one person walking through the Jews. Like, hey, have you seen him yet? I was like, you're the last
Dude,
one
and
here.
yeah, my flip phone, like, I think it even died, too. My flip phone died. And, yeah, so all of a sudden I couldn't contact my dad. And he's like, dude, where the hell are you?
You, that was also the same time. You almost got beat up by a grown man.
I didn't get beat up. I stood my ground.
No, you almost did.
No, when I was defending one of our teammates.
Yeah, and then that guy came up.
No,
out
it
of
was his
nowhere.
brother, dude. And
Yeah.
I would have mopped the freaking floors with that
I remember
guy.
being like, "Oh my god!" And then all of a sudden he got arrested,
Dude,
and then I was like, "Whoa!"
I would have mopped the floors with the
And then-
freshman self. I was standing tough. It was like, you don't want none.
And then
And
there
then
was-
that kid comes. I'm like, whoa. Like,
Yeah.
he's like 20 something. And then, yeah, undercover cops like, freeze! FBI!
Dude, it was like
This has been
out of
an
nowhere. He
investigation.
just grabbed him and put him in. I was like,
Yeah, dude, it was
Whoa.
like instant. It was like, I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then Dom got blamed for it.
I remember that.
The mom was like, "Were you the one who got my son arrested tonight?" And Dom was like, "What?" Dom like got there late too, so he didn't know anything that was going
Yeah,
on.
old
And she told
Dom
him, "I'm
coming
gonna
to the
break a woman, a mother with her child." There told Dom, if you mess with my family again, I'll break your other arm." And all Big Dom said was that a threat? I could go to the police with that.
Yeah, of course. Dom's like, you really want to? Do you know who my mom is? Like, I know the assistant to the director of this fair.
Well, what's funny is she got the two fat twins mixed up. It was Ethan that was starting. Well, not starting
Dom coming
stuff,
in
but
with his little arm
yeah,
brace.
Dom
like,
was all excited finally there, and we sat down, and then she came. "Were you the ones who were messing with my kids?"
She grabs his arm. They're pulling.
Yeah, I will break your other arm.
That was crazy.
There was also
There's always these
other
always
time-
these drunk fights at the
oh yeah,
fair. People with no teeth rolling around in the dirt, dude. And also the fair is so dirty, like literally
it's like the
dirty,
place where people go just to fight.
dude. And it's literally so dirty. It's dirt. And remember, if you wear a pair of white shoes, dude, they're done for.
Yeah.
No wash.
There was also one year where we paid you money. Do you remember this?
no.
We paid you money to dance with that old lady.
Ah, yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's still on video somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna circulate. If I ever run for president, that's gonna come up.
That would be awesome.
That'll circulate.
Yeah, it would show that you're a real stand-up citizen to the community.
Is this old? For people who don't know, is old.
She
Not
was there
old.
every day.
She was probably
there
like
every day.
40s.
Not even 40s, probably 50s.
Okay,
She was there.
we'll say 49.
She was there every day. I remember seeing her every day.
And
being
she was getting down on the dance floor.
like, oh,
And they
yeah,
paid me
she
to go
was.
dance with her, and I was like 14 or whatever.
Dude,
and
you made a lot of money out of that.
dude.
Because I know I threw in like
Actually,
20
someone
bucks.
still owes me money from that. Actually, you reminded me. Glad I'm gonna text him after we're done here.
Yeah,
He
because
owes
it
me
was
like
like
$60.
I threw in 20 bucks. I know somebody threw in 10, and then somebody had to throw in another 20. So you made a good amount of money
Yeah.
off of that.
Yeah, and it was worth it.
Yeah, that dance floor too had a
Yeah, that dance floor is
Night.
disgusting.
always fights happen.
Yeah, it's always just disgusting.
Oh yeah.
They always play the same dance songs. To the left, to the
Yep.
left, to the left.
I remember a fight broke off one time, and I was just like, it was when we were playing football at the time. So I was like, oh, there's probably a teammate who's in that, but sure
Was
enough, it wasn't.
No,
No, they were just about to. It was so weird. It's like, why fight at the fair?
I know, dude.
Some people go
Just
there. They
eat-
train all year to go there and fight. They're just like,
They're training like Tyson, dude, on the off season. They're like, oh, it's fight week.
Mom, I can't eat that. The fair's coming up.
No, the fair food though, as much as like it's good, but it's just it's so bad for you and so expensive.
I'll let you in on a little secret. If you ever want fair food, like from the fair, go to the car show.
Oh yeah,
No lines. Treat Street, most of Treat Street is open. No lines. The corn dogs, no lines.
is it
Cinnamon
expensive
rolls,
still?
no line. Yeah, it's the same as the fair.
Dude, last time I went last year, the cinnamon rolls, because I always bring my mom one.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna, if she watches this, she's gonna find out. But the line was so big, and also they ran out of plates, like the little boxes that you put them in. So I'm like, I gotta take this home. What am I gonna do? Fucking hold it with my hand? I went into the trash can, grabbed one, found like one of the carts.
No, you did.
Yeah, and I wiped it off, and I was like, "Good go, here you go. Put a cinnamon roll in there." Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
What? Dude, no way.
Dude, what am I supposed to do?
No, you.
I'm not gonna hold it with my hand.
Why did you ask for like? Do you guys have foil or something?
They didn't have anything.
You
Yeah, dude. I was like, no, I just went into the trash. I saw one of the little containers. I was like, all right, it's relatively clean. There was like some frosting on it, but I grabbed it, took a napkin, wiped it, and they put it in. Bada bip, bada boom. You know? I'll trickle down bang you, Reed. You ever played GTA 4? The one
We're not getting past it. You reached into the trash can and pulled.
Yeah, I do that all the time, dude.
You shouldn't do that all
That's
the
fine.
time.
I'm not a germaphobe. I grabbed like water bottles out of the trash can, like from thirst. I did that at the fair too, because like the water bottles, to get a water bottle, dude, $4 for like a smaller one than this. Dude, so I grabbed one, filled up in the water fountain. Bingo.
You need help.
Bada bip, bada boom.
That's like what raccoons do.
Dude, there's good food at
Oh
the fair
my
too. and also, who's spending money on food at the fair, dude? Trash can people just dump their
Oh,
nachos in there. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I don't take it that far.
I just grab
I
containers.
just grab
and water
containers and bottles. No, but
Oh,
you ever played GTA 4?
yeah.
Liberty City?
With Nikolai.
Nikolai. Or what's his cousin's name that always calls?
Oh, God.
Nico, let's go bowling.
Yeah, he always wants to go bowling or go to the butt. What is his name?
He's like, let's go get drunk. It's like
Yeah.
Vinny or something. Nah,
Yeah, something like that.
my cousin, it might be Vinny.
Probably.
But dude, he's like always talking. He's like, man, life's good, Nikolai.
Oh,
I found this girl trickle down banger. It's like, oh,
How did that remind you of going into the trash
I
can?
don't know. I thought of trickle down bang you, and then that instantly got me thinking of Liberty City.
Dude, I still can't
Love
believe
GTA.
that. I still can't believe that. I remember my brother at the fair, going back to a fair, but my brother was like, yeah, once I started taking my kid, I really realized how gross the fair is. I'm like, you think? I was like, dude, I don't think a kid will help you point that out. It's disgusting.
Yeah, like like on the dance floor, like I would sit there and wait to watch something go down.
Oh, yeah, there's something that'll
You always see like the group over there pumping their guy up, like, dude, he's talking bad about your gal.
And then there's the security guards who are acting like they're Dog the Bounty Hunter just sitting there.
Dude, Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's a funny dude. I like watching compilation videos on YouTube. Chasing people, and dude, one time he's like, dude, you don't ever backtalk me or you'll get the wrath of the dog. You got it.
Dude, I used to think when I was little that they were running around with real guns, and I was like, God, they're so badass. And
Yeah.
I realized they're like airsoft guns.
Yeah, because it's like paintball.
Yeah.
And then he's got like the pepper spray that shoots like 100 feet away.
Dude, I just know the theme song was Badass by Ozzy Osbourne. And then with the intro is him just walking. And I was like, this guy's badass.
Ozzy Osbourne, dude. That dude, you can't understand a damn word that guy says.
That guy said he's not going to retire to music, like retire going on tour and stuff until he dies. He was like, I'll
I
keep
think he
going
has
till
like
I
some
die.
disease now. I think he has like Parkinson's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was about to, before all this happened, he was about to go on tour. Like in September, he was supposed to be on tour. When he was like touring around the whole country.
Yeah, and he can't. Dude, he had a TV show, and they had to put subtitles on it because you couldn't understand a word he said.
Yeah, he like gets out on stage and he can barely walk, and he just starts singing, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll keep going till I die."
Going off the rails.
That's commitment.
Classic song. Though.
Oh yeah,
Classic song.
is that your dad's favorite?
No, I think my dad's a big AC/DC guy for like
Oh,
pump
okay.
up. He loves Thunderstruck, dude.
How come? I thought I heard a story. That's why we ran out to Crazy Train.
No, I don't know who picked that. Also,
Who told me that? Somebody told me that was because it was his favorite song.
no, that's not.
That's a weird. Who told me that?
That's Coach's favorite song. We're gonna call.
Yeah, they were like sitting casual. And I was like, oh okay. And I was like,
It's weird. It's a little weird. A weird.
I don't know who told me.
No, yeah, that's like an okay. See, that song's only good for pump up in the first like 20 seconds,
Yeah, it is.
and then all of a sudden it's like crazy.
yeah, and then it gets
That's
into
how
a jam.
it goes. Yeah, I don't.
Do you remember when we used to run out of that little?
Dude, I used to hit my
tunnel?
head. You
Yeah.
remember that one time we're waiting there for the JV game to finish, and the JV made a big play, and I'm like, "Let's go!" And I jump up, dude. Gave myself the biggest fucking concussion from the pole on the head. And I was like, "Dude, I almost just broke
Dude,
my neck."
To be completely honest, this is gonna sound like a really dick move. I used to do it on purpose to piss the guy off who made it.
Oh yeah.
He'd go, "Stop doing that!"
little mine shaft, and smoke. That was our thing for football. It was a mine shaft because we're the miners, and then we had
'Cause
like
we're the
two
miners.
little smoke machines coming out, and it would like squirt, and it wouldn't like good full smoke. It would give
No,
like
and
little
you would hear
pew.
it going.
It's like
keeps cutting off.
and if so, it was like wasn't that much, and we'd wait there, and then it would like all aboard.
I could never hear the song
Yeah.
either until everybody's like, "We're going."
I just when I hear that song, I just think of Kevin in The Office when he's about to give a speech. 1, 2, 3, great! Just running around giving high fives.
Yeah, he's all in the bed. They all just look back, and he's just sitting there. Yeah, that thing would have been cool if like there would have been a better idea on where to run out at, because like you see us walking into it, and like half the time we were waiting, it was like people were up the
Yeah,
stairs
up the
too.
stairs. around
But there
the
was like
corner.
nowhere for us to do it at, like to be able
Yeah.
to like cover it up. You can't do it across the whole locker room.
Yeah, that'd be.
Just black tarp all up. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was cool.
Man, here we are reliving our glory days again, huh?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking it's like kind of sad, but then I was like, yeah, but there hasn't been a lot that's happened in our lives yet.
Yeah.
Like it'd be different if we were sitting here at like 40, being like,
What do you mean? I plan on doing it when I'm on this
Remember
podcast
this?
when I'm 60 and like, remember that one game when we plaster at home?
Yeah, baby, roll tide.
Might of magic.
Oh man, I never got a Letterman. Did you? Yeah,
Jacket?
Yeah.
I have it.
Yeah.
I still have some patches I need to put on it, but I feel weird. Like I don't want to wear it now.
Yeah, it's weird.
I missed the like point where I can wear it. Like I don't want to be one of those alumni that come back to the game wearing a jacket. Like I just feel like that's weird. And Letterman jackets like aren't a big deal anymore. I feel like it used to be. Like my dad, like cause my dad went to be there, and he was like, we wore whenever we would go anywhere, like everyone had theirs. And so like
yeah, that's what I was hoping it was gonna be like.
Yeah, that seems cool. But I think I wore it a few times. But by the time I like got
it was
done,
nice in the winter,
and it took forever to get the patches on. Like I sent it into a sewer and stuff. So it was like by the time I got it done, I was done with high school.
Yeah, I think the process. Yeah, for me, it was until I was done with high school that I was gonna get it, and then I was like, thinking about it more, and I was like, but am I gonna wear it?
Yeah, like, it was expensive too, dude.
Yeah, like, am I gonna wear this after high school? Like, oh, are you asking my or like, oh, I hate wearing NU stuff now in public.
Yeah,
like our old football stuff because people ask, "Oh, you play?" And then I'm just like, "No, I don't."
That happened at Staples, dude. I was sitting in line. It was actually when I bought one of these. I'm sitting there, and I had I think I had like an NU walkathon shirt on, and just because I like the way it fits, and it was a good cotton material, and so I had it on. And dude, this guy's like, "In high school, huh?" I'm like, no. And he's like, that's what I thought. I was like, I think you're a little too big to be in high school. I was like, thank you.
I know. I feel like it's like once we get a little bit older, then it'll be. But like right now, it's like, and it's so like to be like, I'm not in high school.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not in high school.
Dude, did I tell you how I got ID'd for an energy drink?
For an energy drink? Do you have to be a certain age to get an energy drink?
Well, they do say 18 on some of them. But they ID'd. I've also been ID'd buying a rated R movie from a store.
Dude, I've gotten denied at a movie theater in high school.
Were you 17?
Yeah, I was 18. I went with I actually went with, we were trying to go with, I think I was trying to go with Ethan and Dom.
And they wouldn't let you
Dude, and we went to like, or no, I was going with Chase to see It.
That's why. It was with Chase.
Well, dude, he's got a full-grown beard, though.
That is true.
He looks older than me. No, and we're like sitting there, and I think I wasn't. I think he was 18, but
yeah, but
I
you have
was
to just be 17.
I don't think I was 17
18. I think
yet.
it's 17.
When did it come out?
It was when we were 17. It was our senior year.
Okay. Well, yeah, something happened. Like there was like a big deal. Like they actually, I don't think I had my ID. I was like, I don't need to bring it if I'm going to a movie.
Weird.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, I'll let you just slide this one. I'm like, dude, I saw Freddy versus Jason when I was 5.
Yeah, like some of those employees just don't care.
Yeah,
they're just like whatever. I've seen like middle schoolers get into rated R movies.
Yeah, dude. I used to see so many movies when I was little.
My first rated R movie in theaters was The Purge. And I felt like such a badass walking in there.
Dude, when I was like 7, my mom and grandmother took me to a movie, and they didn't. I don't think they knew yet, but it was this movie with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. So right away, there's gonna be a lot of F words going.
What was it like a?
It was like a decent movie. Like I don't know the name, but I could probably find it. But yeah, we went there, and I'm like the only kid in there, so people were like watching me come in. I was like, Jesus, it's just a movie, guys.
It's just a movie.
Dude, these dudes dropped the F-bomb every other word. And
really?
My parents or my mom and grandma were like looking, and they're like, oh God, we shouldn't have brought him. But I was like, guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my
dude, but yeah, I saw Freddy versus Jason. I was 5. Like when it came out, or like whenever. What did it come out? 2005.
Yeah, that was a movie that like every kid saw.
I saw it at home. I remember seeing it. I was like, dude, this is badass.
I remember every kid.
I remember I saw a pair of boobs, and I was like, dude, come on now.
Every kid would be like, "Have you seen it?" I've seen it. I'd be like, "I'm not allowed to watch it."
Yeah, I was never like afraid of scary movies like that. So I was like, dude, let's just do it.
Really?
Especially slashers. Slashers aren't very scary.
Well,
When you get to demons, now I'm getting a little scared.
oh yeah, that's
Slashers like Jason, Michael Myers, cool with it.
Well,
Slice me up.
should we wrap this one up?
I think so. Reed, where can they find you?
You can find me on, I think, Instagram. Follow my other podcast, Hatbox Mountain, and then on Twitter. I'm also voice crack. Also on Twitter, capital H Hatbox, capital M Mountain, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Are you gonna ask where they can find me?
Justin, where can they find you?
Thank you. They can find me personally on Instagram and Twitter, JJ_man_2020. Follow this podcast on Instagram at the show_with
And
is it J? No, I think it's JR because you can't put the sign.
oh yeah,
signs
I think,
in that
it's
said Junior. Yeah, you get updates on the show. Go like and subscribe this if you're not watching it. Check it out on YouTube. Like and subscribe, share, tell everyone about it. And I guess we'll see you guys next time.